the benefits of having a PEO, especially our size, being in all 50 states. We have lawyers on staff, we have accountants. All of the HR professionals are familiar with all of the different states and all the different state regs. So, making a quick phone call can save you tons of time.
Yeah.
And you don't have to focus on what the right answer is for the employee. We'll find it for you if we don't have it.
Yeah. And that, I can see how that's an awesome opportunity for businesses who may have employees in different states. They may be fully remote. They may have a branch in another state. I can see how that's super helpful, where they don't have to navigate the different tax laws, the compliance laws in every single state, and try to do the cumbersome task of figuring it out themselves. They can just hire a PEO or partner with a PEO to do that work for them.
It's not interesting for everyone, but for someone who's in business and how PEOs got their start. I mean, you now don't have to hire an HR person, a payroll person necessarily, a tax person. That's huge savings for small to mid-sized businesses to have someone doing all of that. And it gives you really control over your bottom line, which is great.
Yeah. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's what business owners are looking for: control over their bottom line and be able to increase profit and sales.
Exactly. So it's interesting. PEOs have an agency called NAPEO. It's the National Association of Professional Employer Organization. And they came out with a couple statistics. They're not mine. I'm actually they send me emails on a daily basis and just keep me informed on how PEOs are working for small and mid-sized businesses. And interesting, small businesses that work with PEOs will grow 7 to 9% faster. That's an incredible number in itself. They have people that are clients that work with PEOs. They have employee turnover that is 10 to 14% lower than clients that do not use a PEO.
Wow.
The return on investment using a PEO, the cost savings is 27%. So talking about consolidating cost and seamless back office experience, a PEO is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. You can't argue with data. You can't argue with statistics. And those show exactly the value that PEOs offer to small to medium-sized businesses, even large businesses. Switching gears a little bit, I want to know what you think are some of the best ways a PEO can help contribute to cost savings and improved efficiency for businesses.
Yeah, I think the number one thing is time management. We are able to give you back hours and hours a week. That's the biggest saving. That's the one thing that we run out of every day. There's never enough time to do everything. So as a co-employer, allowing us to handle the payroll, the tax administration, the human resources, the safety alone, keeping your employees safe and compliant in every state. I mean, that's a full-time job for someone in itself. Not to mention the employee benefits, which are so confusing anymore, and that administration, along with workers' comp and all of the technology that's involved in payroll.
I know I've said this before, there's so many aspects that fall under running a business, and so many people that you hire. Even if you have 5+ people that you employ, you still don't have enough hands to do everything that is required to stay afloat.
Yeah, even when at this time of year, you're shopping in small local stores, hopefully a little bit, and we go into our friends have a jewelry store, places like that, or the place for a smoothie shop or the little gym, and one or two try to do everything themselves, but they have part-time employees, 5 or 6 part-time employees, plus all of that turnover.
Yeah.
That paperwork is so overwhelming. And that's a PEO can really cut down on that for you. We're ready for it. The forms are online. Fill them out with all the new employees. We take care of everything, implementing the new employee on board, and they're off to the races.